See, the truth is, brothers, and this is why I tell a lot of brothers, when black women say that black men don't provide or protect, we all should know, looking at Only Logical channels, AC channel, and many other channels, including my channel, their idea of provide and provide and protect is the opposite. They provide and protect white men. They provide for white men. You dig? They don't want black men to. They don't want no black man really. They only want you when they done struck it out with Brad several times. They white men several times. But what happens is normally these black women, they'll date a busted and dusted Brad or mid-term Mitchell. And they'll get with them because they listen to all the divestors telling them to get with them a white man, don't fuck with a black man, they broke and dusty, blah, 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 and they only like white women or biracial women. That's what they always say. So when these black women get out here and they be dating the Brad like a busted and dusted Brad, and they be out and about, all of a sudden they see Tyrone driving a G-Wagon with a Becky or a Hacienda Flores or a Milan. And they see that man, they see that white woman or that non-black woman wearing all the latest fashion. She what? Red bottom up, got a Louis Gucci bag on her hip, on her arm, and she wearing some motherfucking what? $2,000, $3,000 shades on, Louis Vuitton shades or Gucci shades, and she hopping out the fucking the G-Wagon or that 3 Series Mercedes, big body Mercedes, and divestment Becky, Keisha feels a certain way about that. Even if she's with a white man, she feels a certain way about that because in her mind, that black man should be doing that shit for her. And in her mind, she'll say, I shouldn't have to be with Brad. Even though I'm more attracted to Brad. I'm just looking at, she's upset that Tyrone is doing all that shit for Becky. And she don't have to live off gift cards and shit to pay rent. Shout out to Only Logical channel showing this black chick with this mechanic. And they got put out their house. They don't want to say it, but they got evicted from their house because she said they was using gift cards to pay rent. You know, she got she stream on TikTok, she do hair, she do all this shit, and the white man is the white man she with is the reason why she probably got a channel and got a following of divestors who think their relationship is GQ. Because black women think when you with a white man, that's a level up. Not with your nigger ass. Not with you black man. You ain't a level up because you were black. The only way you a level up is you can be able to do her, give her this lavish lifestyle that she wants. You gotta be a black man that basically making a shitload of money. Other than that, you just a regular dude making 80 to 100K a year. That's not enough for them. That's not enough for them. They don't want to have to do 50-50 with you. They'll do 50-50 with white men, but they're not going to do 50-50 with you because white men being with white men, no matter what's his status, it's a flex. No matter if it's an African woman in Africa or FBA Keisha over here, it's the same thing. It's a flex to be with, with a white man because it's whiteness. But you, they gotta be able to flex when they with you. They gotta be able to show I got this man that's doing this and that. And then when you do all of that shit for a black woman, that it's still not enough. It's still not enough for them. And then a lot of times they'll get with you for a few seasons just to collect money. And then down the road have a kid with you, and then they want a divorce because somebody told them, oh girl, you can get this kind of money right here, girl. You can get money, you can divorce him and get way more money being divorced from him than being with him. So that's why you have a high marriage rate between black men and black women, because black women listen to other black women, tell them that if you get way more money, if you divorce them, then you can go and do whatever the fuck you want to do. Well, this is why black men and black women have a high divorce rate. Or let that brother just happen to take a slump. Then they ain't gonna want to be with you. But Brad is exempt from all that shit. And also Brad, white men know this. This is why a lot of white men, if you ever notice, when white men don't got money, they date black chicks. When white men don't got no money, they get black chicks, because they know in order for them to get the attractive white woman they want, they have to come to the table. And they don't have it to come to the table with Becky or Susan. So normally, they see white men see Tyrone with an attractive white woman, in their mind, he driving a nice car, he must be a drug dealer, or he must play basketball, or he must play football. That's how white men see black men that got money. If you ain't running the football down the field or dribbling the ball on the court, how the hell you got money? Ain't no way you should be working in corporate America. Ain't no way you should own your own money, nigga. You don't got no money, because us white men gonna keep you from having resources and being able to build for your community to have resources, because that's gonna take away from us. That's gonna destroy our image as white men. That's why you think they destroy all them thriving black communities. Why you think white men destroy? They were white men. They destroy all them thriving black communities because they seen black men doing better than them. And that's the whole point. That's why they don't want you to get reparations. That's why they don't want you to get nothing, because even the elites know this. If black men, they were to give black people reparations, we start doing group economics, you gonna have a whole bunch of white women that's gonna jump over there, that's gonna want a piece of that. That's what they're afraid of. That's why they destroyed all them thriving black communities, because them white women on their side were seeing how lavishly them black women were living, and them white women were wishing they was over there in their community living lavish like that. Well, you got this white man who barely make it, his community barely making it, and then the white community, they wonder why they doing so badly. It's because black people, they know that we all we got. Back then especially, they knew that we was all we have was one another. So we took our money and did great things with it. And now we up on that precipice again. Right, like right now we in a depression. And now you have the FBA movement, and now black people are waking up. We getting we got jumper cables hooked up to our brains, and we got a jump start. And I tell black people, particularly black men, this is our time. This is our time, man, to rise. This is our time. And once we black men rise, man, they don't want black men to rise. They don't want you to be able to provide for your family, because the fear of you doing well is the fear of they failure. As men, white men feel if you doing well, they fail. If you doing badly, you motherfucker, that make them look good, even though they may be in the same boat with you. If you doing worse than them, they celebrate that, because in their mind, you don't supposed to be doing well. You don't supposed to be driving Lexuses and shit like that, Mercedes Benzes, living in motherfucker $300, $400, $1 million houses, providing your wife with shit, providing Becky with shit. You don't supposed to do that. So this is why white men have always not only sexually feel inadequate towards black men, but why you think white men used to cut black men sexual genitalia off? because they had a fear of you not only sexually, but they have a fear of you representing masculinity that they didn't have, and they knew that black men, their own white woman was looking at that black man. Even back then, they knew their own women was looking at them black men driving nice ass cars. That's why they had a lot of them sundown towns where you a black man, you rolling through it in a nice ass car, and they didn't have no nice car. They automatically would be jealous of you, and they still jealous of black men. That's why I tell black men, man, hey, it's our time. It's our time. Don't let this moment escape. This is our time.